The AI chatbot that you talk to is not the actual model. And I know that sounds like a weird thing to say, but stick with me for like a second. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Josie. I'm an AI system designer and strategy director, and I make content discussing AI industry players and breaking down different AI concepts. So when a frontier lab like Anthropic or OpenAI trains a new model, they produce something very raw. It's billions of parameters, patterns that were learned from an enormous amount of text, images, audio, videos, etc. That training shapes the model's personality and its knowledge. But on its own, that thing is not Claude. It's not ChatGPT. It's not really a product at all yet. It's just a large language model alone. And interacting with it requires a specific set of technical skills that the general consumer just doesn't have. What turns it into a product that you and I can use is everything you have to pass through just to reach it at runtime every single time you send a message. So first, there's the application layer. That's the app or interface that routes your message in and the response back out. Then your message hits content filters, which check both what you sent and what the model is about to say for anything that the company decided isn't allowed. Hint, hint. Then there's a system prompt. Those are hidden instructions added to your conversation that you never see, shaping how the model behaves. Then there's tools and context. Web search results, files, memory, previous tool outputs. Those are all very quietly added to what the model actually gets to see. A lot of why did it say that lives there. And finally, there's sampling. These are the settings that decide word by word how the model's response gets generated. That entire stack, that's what you're actually talking to. So when Claude or ChatGPT sounds unexpectedly cautious or refuses something that seems totally reasonable or gives you an answer that kind of feels off, it's usually not coming from the raw model. It's coming from one of those layers. And this isn't just a Claude thing. It's every single chatbot. ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, they all have the same structure. Every AI product you use is a model sitting at the bottom of a stack of design decisions that you never see. The model is a starting point. The chatbot that we use is a product of a series of choices, which is why it's really important to understand the software that we're using and understand the company that designed it. Because each of these companies are making different decisions about what's allowed and what isn't, and how the models are allowed to respond back to you. And if you want this graphic for later as a reference point, comment layers and I will send it to you.